But everything is my fault and I'm the one to be blamed. Even if I want to blame my mother, I only have myself to take it out on. I see. This is the only way to calm my anger. I'm thinking very calmly. If I were to forgive myself, then I needed someone else to blame. It's someone else's fault, but there's nobody else. No matter how hard I try to think, this is the only way to vent my anger. As long as there's nobody else to blame, I have to keep opening my blood vessels. Just like no matter how much I scratch, it still itches. No matter how much I rip my own body, it's not enough. The blood is everywhere in the bathroom, and sure it looks like a gruesome scene. Yeah. Although I try to be calm, I can't ignore the sharp pain that runs through my body. God damn it, why do I have to go through this chapter again? Why can't I go through, Mion getting a doll again? For 2 hours solid. Just that high of emotion, it's amazing. No, we have to go through, there's maggots in her bloodstream. Because maybe because I've lost so much blood, or maybe because I'm naked in the cold bathroom and I feel freezing cold. My whole body throbs and my heart is beating so fast. That's because you're losing a fuck ton of blood. That's why it's bleeding fast. Your heart's beating fast. Because parts of your body isn't getting the blood it needs. And thus, since there's less blood in the overall system, it has to pump more to be able to circulate it faster to get blood to the extra areas that aren't necessarily getting as much as they should be. I am cold and hot at the same time. I am also sad and angry and in pain. I want to find something so I can forgive myself. The light. Oyashiro-sama, save me. Then it came. It came in a heavenly light. It was so mysterious and unreal. It was something so out of this world. I'm sorry, but this is the deal breaker for Rena's character for me. Like, if I'm looking future cases for all the characters, all of them generally have their past that is generally fucked up. And that's what I like about this character, because they're not clean, pristine characters, they're messy. And that's what makes them really lovable. But Rena, for me, it's a deal breaker for a long-term deal, because she has this really strange obsession with the Oyashiro-sama and all that, and she's kind of crazy. Like, even though it's repressed and all that, she can easily relapse and go back to being crazy. I don't want to fucking deal with that shit. I don't want, sorry. It's just, fuck me. I don't want to have to deal with someone who's crazy as shit sometimes. And that's why I like Mion, because her past, it's tragic and terrible, and she's never going to forgive herself for it. She's always going to feel that she needs to make it equal and all that stuff. But it's not the worst thing you can have. And it's not like it's, the worst outcome for that scenario. And she's extremely caring and loving, and Rena, to her extent, can be as well. But I just think that Mion's outcome possibility is much higher than Rena's. In that case. And that's how I view Mion as a better long-term person. If you're looking for a relationship, that is. If Keiichi's looking at this logically, and if he knows their background history, I think it's clear you should do Mion in this case. Just because it's not worth the risk. Kind of like Sataga's always going to be a little fucked up because of all the abuse she's gone through. She's always going to be really resentful. And, that kind of stuff. Like, for any kind of hostility towards her, she's going to relapse like that. And it's just going to be really a tough situation for anyone who has to deal with that. Rika, if you ever get out of that time loop, I don't know how she's going to fucking react. She's going to be really happy, but she's also going to be mentally old as well. And it's kind of like, come on. Like, when she's growing up and she's older mentally than what her body is, it's going to be strange for her. It's going to be, just odd. I think she's a sociopathic person. And I really don't want to fucking involve with her. She's scary. She's really scary and cold. I don't like that. It apologized. It kept apologizing. Shut up on you. Why is it apologizing? I don't know. She's always fucking bitching. You apologize when you're at fault. It accepted its fault. That means I'm not at fault. It is at fault, not me. Ah. I dropped the razor blade. Thank you. It falls in the puddle of blood. Ugh. The pain is taking over my body. The pain of ripping my own body takes over me. Ah! I tell myself this pain is the punishment for what I've done. Yes, it is. But I'm not at fault. It is. So I don't need to accept this pain as a punishment. Oh, I was talking about punishment for you cutting yourself open. And that the pain following it from it is the punishment from that. Yes, that is the consequences of cutting your thigh open. Yes, it's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. So I don't need to do this anymore. She keeps apologizing to me while I am all bloody. Every time I want to blame myself, she keeps whispering to me, "Shut up on you." There's Oyashiro-sama. She's always following me. I'm glad you know her. I'm glad that you know it's a female. Slap, slap. Slap, slap. And every time I can't endure the guilt, she apologizes and tells me I'm not at fault. Well, if that's not divine intervention, I don't know what is. Everything is caused by the curse of Oyashiro-sama. See, that's where it's like, I get a job. Oh, thank Oyashiro-sama. Do I? I don't know if she helped me in this case. Like, it's that kind of thing. It's strange. Anything bad happens, it's Oyashiro-sama that's punishing us. No, maybe it's because we didn't plan ahead, or maybe shit happens. You know, it's just that kind of thing. It would be like, I don't like that. Things started to go wrong when I broke the rule that I wasn't supposed to leave Hinamizawa. And that too, you're never gonna leave that fucking village if you're Rena. And, at least Mion, she would leave the village eventually. Probably. Even if not, I mean, she has a really nice big house that she inherits. I finally remember. When I moved from Hinamizawa, one of my neighbors gave me a charm. She said that if I leave Hinamizawa, there will be a curse of Oyashiro-sama, so take this charm. It's dangerous to go alone. That's right, she gave me the charm. It had some complicated writing on it, but I hadn't seen it since I moved here. I may have lost it. Oh, good way to fucking go. There's nothing I can do about it. If Hinamizawa residents leave Hinamizawa, there'll be a curse. Well, I mean, that's kind of like just... I wouldn't... See, this is like a case where you're just going back in the past and justifying what has happened to you. I forget what the fucking name for it. There's a name for it. But... Oh, like post-fact. Well, you know, going back and looking at it saying, oh, this is why this happened. This is why. No, you hurt yourself because you felt it blame because you didn't have anyone else to blame. It's not... I don't necessarily believe it's the curse because she wasn't feeling paranoid. I think this is her herself doing it. I don't think she has any symptoms of having the curse or the syndrome in this case. Just because she's not paranoid. Maybe when she breaks all the windows at her school and all that stuff, yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe she was paranoid at that point. But right here, I just don't see it because this is more just someone that doesn't understand how to deal with the stress of the situation and is lashing out. Wanting someone to be responsible for it, but really there's no one responsible person for it. That's what I see it as. I don't see it as the curse. I think she's just trying to justify it. My mother and I, even Uncle Akihiko too, may have gone insane because of the curse of Oyashiro-sama. No. Nobody was at fault at the beginning. Because everything is caused by the curse of Oyashiro-sama. Yeah, you maybe want to take that pill again. Nobody is at fault. Nobody. I am finally able to forgive everything. The anger that I couldn't get rid of even after I had destroyed everything, including my body and soul, is finally gone. I'm sorry, I just don't think this is I don't think that's a good way to turn that everything is caused by this. So whenever anything's bad, she's not going to blame herself. She's going to blame the curse, and it's extremely bad. In my case, in my opinion, I don't think that's a good attitude to have. In any case, I don't think you should just write off your mistakes as a curse. No, that's not how it works. You fucked up, it's your responsibility. And it doesn't seem like, with this line of thinking, I don't think she'll ever believe anything would be her fault or anyone's fault. It's the curse's fault. And that's not what you should have. Father, now I know. The curse of Oyashiro-sama caused Mother to leave and you to be so sad. You remember Oyashiro-sama, don't you? The guardian deity of Hinamizawa. That's right. People of Hinamizawa aren't supposed to go out to the outside world. That's why Mother became insane. This is all because of the curse of Oyashiro-sama. See, now you're kind of just delusional about it. And no, she's still at fault. She's not insane. It's no curse. Why it happened? Akihiko never was in Hinamizawa to begin with anyways. If we stayed in Hinamizawa, we would have been happy. No, she would have still found someone to have sex with. And probably leave him still. Sucks, but that's how it works. Oyashiro-sama came to me and told me that. Come to think of it, Oyashiro-sama has been trying to tell me for a long time. After Mother left, I didn't know why she left or how to express my anger. Oyashiro-sama kept following me since then to let me know that. She followed me everywhere. The sound of her footsteps echoing behind me. See, this sheer fact, fucking follow Takano, bitch. That's what I would have fucking told her. Follow everyone. Or like when I'm about to die, yell at Hanyu, follow Takano. Everywhere. Follow her. Because you'll remember this, Hanyu. And tell me it's Takano, for fuck's sakes. But I pretended I didn't notice her. I was stupid. I didn't hear her voice until I slashed my body all over. If only I had listened to Oyashiro-sama's voice. I bet she started warning me once Uncle Akihiko came into my life. If the whole world had gone back to Hinamizawa, Mother wouldn't have had an affair. If the whole family had gone back to Hinamizawa, we would have been happy in Hinamizawa. I bet Oyashiro-sama has been trying to tell me that. I doubt it. 100% doubt it. She's a selfish person. She might not have had an affair, but she still would have left his ass. That's right, she must have been trying to warn me, since we left Hinamizawa. She was always with me. She followed me everywhere. I was stupid trying to pretend I didn't notice. Everything was because of my stupidity. If I had noticed Oyashiro-sama's voice, my family wouldn't have suffered from the curse. It's all my fault. Oyashiro-sama's apologizing. She keeps apologizing that this is all her fault. So this isn't my fault, is it? Because this is the curse of Oyashiro-sama, right? She's apologizing. Sorry. Oyashiro-sama is apologizing repeatedly. Shut up, Hanyu. Just fucking yell that. I'm sorry too. Sorry. Sorry that I didn't hear your voice. Sorry. We are from Hinamizawa, so we have to keep hearing your voice. Oyashiro-sama exists. Yes. Can't you hear, Father? Don't you see? Oyashiro-sama's right there apologizing. Sorry. I'm sorry too. Come on, Father, let's apologize too. Mother, you don't have to apologize. You should die because of the curse. There you go. I hate you, Mother. I hate you. I hate myself for being your daughter. These maggots are your fault. They make me itch all over. Sorry. No. I don't want that medicine. My mother got it to kill me. So I don't want it. I won't take it. I told you I won't take it. Stop. It's a curse. So it's not curable with a medicine. It won't get rid of the maggots because this is the curse. No, I don't want a shot either. Stop. Yeah. Someone needs to go take a little nap real quick. Ouch, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. Everything is falling into a gray world. The voices of my father and the doctor sound so far away. Even what just happened seems like it happened a long time ago. Go to sleep now. Have a nice rest. Someone's a little agitated right now. Again, I'm given the capsule. And even the memory from a minute ago is gone. Good. Because you're starting to freak out there. Like, majorly. Good. And she is. I'm back in my bed staring at the ceiling. From what I can see, the only thing that interests me is the hands on the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I follow the minute hand as it goes around quickly, the hour hand as it goes around slowly. I see other things, too. Actually, if you do look close enough on a clock, you can see the hour hand moving. Like, very slowly, but you can see it moving. I see other things too, but they keep repeating the same movement, just like the hands on the clock. See, stare out the window. It doesn't repeat. Sorry. It's my fault, sorry. Yashiro-sama keeps apologizing. Shut up on you. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Sorry. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Sorry. On you, I swear to fucking God. Make it into a song, at least. That keeps repeating. The chorus of the Higurashi coming in from the window during the night seems louder than usual. Oh, it's at night, so... Yeah, you probably don't want to stare out your... No, you can look at the night sky. Fuck it. Look outside, Rena. Enjoy the beauty of outside. Oh, Rena moving. Red capsule, just making sure. Ryuga family, and death. Come on. Hello? Ah, yeah, so, good afternoon. Ah, who are you? Ah, sorry. We just moved next door. We are here to introduce ourselves. Pleased to meet you. Oh my. Someone as young as you moved here. I see, welcome. Mom, our new neighbor is here to say hello. Don't yell like that. Thank you for taking time to come over. They are the Ryugu family. They just moved into the empty house next door. Ah, you're Reina, aren't you? Boy, you've grown. Yes, I'm Reina. Thank you for remembering. Wow. Mom, do you know her? Of course I do. You were living in Okinomiya then, so you probably don't remember. But they used to live next door. So you came back, huh? This village is better than the big city, huh? I don't remember much because I was small when we lived here, but I feel like this is where I belong. Then you'll fit right in. If there's anything we can do for you, let us know. There's no need to hesitate since being unreserved is the rule here. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. I thought I'd remember things if I walked around the village, but I don't remember anything. But I still remember the vivid air and breeze as well as the brilliant greenery. I don't remember the village, but I remember that this is my hometown. Red scars still remain on my body. They are hardly visible, but I can't even feel them. I'm sure they'll disappear soon. Now that I'm back in Hinamizawa, sometimes I wonder who I was back in Ibaraki. In fact, I think I wasn't myself from the moment I left Hinamizawa. Now by coming back here, I finally regained my true self. I can hardly remember what I was like back in Ibaraki. That's probably because of the red medicine. The medicine erased all of my painful memories. Good. Maybe that was for the best. Yeah, probably. I just wanted to be forgiven back then. Sorry about that. I couldn't forgive my mother. I couldn't forgive Uncle Akihiko, and more than anybody, I couldn't forgive myself. I wanted someone to acknowledge that I wasn't at fault. I wanted to be forgiven. Then Oyashiro-sama apologized. She told me I wasn't at fault because it was the curse of Oyashiro-sama. That's how I was able to forgive myself. I didn't have to die by ripping my blood vessels out of my body. I think people die because they become dirty. That's why people try their hardest not to dirty themselves during their lives. But I'm still living despite my dirty body. I'm allowed to live. Is there still some filth left on me? Or am I all clean? I don't know. The only thing I know is that the me who lived in Ibaraki and the me who's here right now are two different people. I no longer feel the responsibility of ripping myself apart because of the filth. Man, that's good. Growth. After arranging some furniture and unpacking some of the boxes, we finally have dinner. Although I hardly remember Hinamizawa, my father remembers things very clearly. Although it was around when we lived here before, the Watanagashi festival has become a huge festival nowadays. It's held at the end of June. Watanagashi? I've never seen it myself, so I don't know too much about it, but supposedly people let cotton absorb the filth on their bodies and drift it down the stream. Fucking course they'd phrase it that way for Rana. Of course. Wash down the filth. Of course. He can wash down the filth, huh? Haha, of course. Humans are sinners. As we live every day, filth piles up on our bodies, supposedly. And once a year we get rid of the filth by letting cotton absorb it. God, I wish it was that easy. Oh, here, let me just put some cotton, grab some cotton, throw it in a river. Oh, look, I'm a good person now. Nope, not how it works. At least I don't think that's how it works. People become burdened with filth and sins by doing something bad. Court sentences can settle your crimes legally, but that doesn't mean the burden of sin and the filth will go away. You still have to live with it, especially if you kill someone. You still have to live with it. In other words, human hands can't get rid of human filth in this human world. It needs to be cotton hands. The filth is something humans can't get rid of, and that's why we need a god from a different world to get rid of it. That's what I thought. But I'm surprised with Watanagashi. Human hands getting rid of human filth in this human world. Letting the cotton absorb the filth and drifting it down the stream. That means it is okay to live in this world. Why would it not be okay? I tried to kill myself because I couldn't forgive myself. Oyashiro-sama apologized to me and told me to come back to Hinamizawa. And now there's this Watanagashi, a ceremony to get rid of the filth, here in Hinamizawa. This isn't just a coincidence. Hinamizawa is a place to get rid of the filth. It forgives sins. It is a place of forgiveness. It's called a purification ceremony. Ah, I've heard those words before. Japanese culture is very strict about filth. You aren't allowed to remain in the spotlight if you leave behind filth. See, that's the reason why politicians and company presidents resign immediately once people find out about their dirty deeds. You must leave the spotlight if you're filthy. To put it in a bad way, the filth is basically pushed onto someone else, and they are held responsible for it. Sins and filth must be removed, and that's why people push sins and filth onto someone else and then try to get rid of the filth by sacrificing that person. Scapegoating. But if that's the case, every time that filth is created, people will try to pass around the responsibility. That is awfully hideous. It's almost like seeing demons in this human world. No, it's because people are selfish. People are self-centered. They don't want to have to deal with the responsibilities of being held accountable for what they've done. Like your mother. It's just human nature to not want to assume responsibility for a wrongdoing. It's perfectly natural to try to pass it off. Or try to justify what happened. It's how humans cope. It makes perfect sense. That's why they came up with the idea of letting the cotton take all the filth. By doing so, people can live without making someone else take all the responsibility, sins and filth. Putting everyone's sin onto someone and then killing that person makes that person a sacrifice. Well, I didn't advocate fucking killing them. Jesus Christ, the fuck? Who wants to be sacrificed? Sacrificed. No, there's some people that do. Probably. Maybe. Undesirables. That's why they desperately push their sins around. A purification ceremony is about replacing the human sacrifice by a non-human one. The purification ceremony drastically changed Japanese culture. People always believe someone must become a sacrifice and be killed. Thank God I don't live in that kind of culture. I don't want to be killed. If I do something like, steal money, I don't want to be killed for that. That means even if you get filthy, everyone can live without blaming someone else. Filth can be forgiven by a method other than death. Only an existence higher than humans can forgive humans. I was forgiven by Oeshiro and came back to this place. To Watanagashi, the purification ceremony that exists in this place. Letting cotton absorb the filth and drifting it away. There's no need for a sacrifice. That's why I'm allowed to live. The filthy me is down in the stream. So the me here is no longer Ryugu Reina. It's Ryugu Rena. If I'm not Reina, then who am I? If I'm without the filth and all the icky things, who am I? A name comes up vaguely. My new name only removed one of the characters from Reina. But I think it's a cute name. All the icky things are erased and forgiven with the removal of that one letter. So my name is no longer Ryuna Reina. My name is Rena. That's a great area to fucking end it off on. Because that's what I'm going to end it off on. I'm going to click on the next thing so I don't have to actually suffer of looking for something to find. Fourth year curse hasn't happened. Watermelon from the Sonozaki, I do have that. And not aware. Let's see if anything over here. Revenge of Miyotaka, fuck off. Okay. So this is the next one. Oh, and we start from Mio's perspective. Oh, that's going to be a great fucking start for next time because I'm actually really tired right now. Yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot. Thank you so much for subscribing to those who have. And to those that haven't, please stop waiting. Come on. Jump aboard the train. Let's grow this thing. Let's keep going. I am in the process of recording other series that they'll eventually be going up. I should be having a lot of more spare time in the upcoming weeks to come. Thus, with more 6-hour sessions of recording. Oh, fuck. Nothing kills someone's throat more than talking for fucking 6 hours straight. Ugh. Anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like the video, leave a comment down below. I'm always open to suggestion, whether it be new series selections, what I should do next, that kind of stuff. Any concerns, questions about stuff, I'll fucking answer it. I try to get to the comments as quickly as possible. I get notified when I do get one, so if I'm not asleep at starting at 6 a.m. it's my time, I'll probably be around to hopefully answer it. If not, I'll eventually get to it. Because also I run in the risk that I'm also recording. Anyways though, enough bullshitting. I need to go get some fucking sleep. Thank you for watching. It's been great. I've loved this series so much. Oh, the characters are amazing. Even though I hate some of the I say I hate the characters. I don't. It's more like I hate the reason why they're doing it, but they're so logically done. I love it. And even when I say I dislike a character, it's really relatively speaking. Like the main character, like, let's say I dislike Shion. It's all relative. Like you put Shion against like other characters in other series, she blows them out of the fucking water. But all these characters in my mind are so high up in like the chain and the well writing. It's like I have to have an order here. At least in my mind, I have to have an order. I like things in an empirical list and in empirical reasons why they're better. Even though it's all subjective, I give it a value of what each thing is. Like backstory and history, that's a really decent sized chunk of why I like characters. And their motivations and how they interact with people and how they do that. And I like that. So I just want to make that known. That when I say I dislike a character, say I dislike Rena or I dislike Shion, it's not like I hate them and like I think they're terrible characters. No, I think they're incredibly well-written, well-rounded characters. Amazing. If they didn't have to face as much competition, they might have been a favorite in a series. And put them into a lesser, like, well-written series, they're the favorite. Easily. Hands down. Just of how complex of a character they are. But the other characters are just, I feel in my mind, are just sometimes better. And just more well-written, more fleshed out. Or at least, not necessarily fleshed out, just more, they, reverberate and meld better with what I see in them. I can identify closer with certain characters. And, have a closer bond to them in a metaphorical way, that is. And so it's hard. It's hard to, kind of justify that. And so I just wanted to add that little caveat there at the end. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and have a nice day.